Dean Eberling's love of history helped to shape our city. Nashville lost a longtime community leader last night.
And of course, here at News Channel 5, many of us lost a dear friend. Dean worked here for nearly 25 years, but that was just one of her jobs.
Ben Hall looks back on her remarkable life.
Dean knew everybody. She just had this strength that just came out.
And if Dean was on the phone, you answer the phone.
Dean Eberling's influence came from decades of championing causes in the city she loved.
But who really knows the community? Who knows the stories that go back generations? Dean Eberling did.
Her love of history helped shape Nashville. Back in the 1970s, she fought to save buildings that today define our downtown.
Dean was instrumental in the battle to save the Ryman.
Ann Roberts remembers Dean as the first executive director of the Metro Historical Commission. At the time, the Ryman was in disrepair.
The plan was to demolish the Ryman and take the bricks and build a little church of the Opry out at Opryland.
But Dean's passionate personality helped preserve not only the Ryman, but the Customs House on Broadway, the Union Station Hotel, and the Hermitage Hotel.
There were many business people that wanted to tear it down, clean it out, nothing. It was a rundown, seedy area.
Last year, Dean remembered Mayor Richard Fulton as an ally who agreed that buildings on Lower Broadway and 2nd Avenue should not be torn down.
But we said, look, those are good buildings. This can be saved. And look at Lower Broad now.
Before leaving the Historical Commission, she started the Conference on African American History and Culture, which continues today.
It was a big thing because that's the way she did things, you know.
Retired TSU professor Dr. Bobby Lovett said she saw the need to preserve more of the city's black history.
We had plenty of oral history, but we didn't have any written history.
During our recent programming on aging.
Then in 1982, she answered a new call. She became Community Affairs Director for NewsChannel 5 and was a voice for volunteerism and nonprofits.
She always had this, I guess, sense of justice.
Dean was a passionate presence at our station for nearly 25 years.
She would go into the editorial meetings and she would say, it is outrageous that so-and-so is going on in this community and we've got to figure out how to get something done about it.
Throughout this spring, she battled cancer for a second time, on her own terms. A woman with many legacies, her greatest may be as a connector of people and a mentor to many.
Dean didn't have any children, but in a lot of ways she had more children than anybody I know, because there's so many people who considered her a mentor and a friend.